So before we start the actual video, I figured I'd show my ugly mug on the screen so I can show you guys how to actually set this up. I figured, there'd be some questions on how to get this so you guys can play it. So what you're going to want to do is go to the download center. Now, obviously, as you can see in the thumbnail, I'm playing with IMG. You can do this with any high school you want. You could even do it with a college team if you want, man. You could do really any team builder team you want. But I'm just going to show you how to do it just like this, just for the sake of getting this video out and letting you guys set this up yourself. So obviously you're going to go ahead and download whatever team you want. Then you're just going to go right back to the home screen just like this. Then you're going to press Dynasty, start up a new one, and then you got to make sure that you do the cloud so that you can actually use that team builder team. Then you're just going to stick with the default roster. That's usually what I do, and it works just fine for me. Then you're just going to go ahead and import the team builder. Again, for this, it doesn't matter which conference you put them in. I already have this whole thing set up on a different dynasty, but I'm just showing you guys how to do it again. So I'm just going to put it as in the ACC just like that. I'm not going to mess with any of the dynasty settings. But once you put your team in there and then you select them, you're just going to load right up. You don't have to do anything with the coach. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to as far as like creating a different coach, editing them, doing that type of stuff. You can just load right in. Once you actually get loaded in to your dynasty, you're just going to scroll over to the depth chart. You're going to press that. Like this video says, it's a pass rusher / tight end. Now you can do this with a couple different positions like receiver and corner, I think. I don't know what else you can do it with. But for this, all we're going to try and do is we're going to turn an offensive lineman into a two-way edge rushing tight end. So you're going to go to left edge first. You're going to look for a offensive lineman that is listed as a backup. So we're going to look for a couple. They're all three at the bottom, all three of these guys. Let's see if any of them are also backups as tight ends. That's a key. That's the main thing you have to look for, is a guy that is a backup as both. So here's this guy right here, Connor Norman. We saw him as a backup DN, and he's also a backup tight end. So I'm going to take him. I'm going to move him to the front. He's now my starting tight end. Now I'm going to go back to left edge. I'm going to go all the way down, find Connor Norman. Once I grab him, all I'm going to do is the same thing I just did with the tight end. I'm going to move him to the top. So now he is the starting tight end and defensive end. Now, once you do this, you can edit him. You can make him as good as you want, as bad as you want. You can change his number, his stats, all that good stuff. But this is how you set this thing up, man. Now let's jump into the actual video. I'm going to show you guys what I'm rocking with. Peace out. Stay frosty, boys. All right, so now I have loaded up into my personal one that I created, not the one I showed you guys. So this is what my character looks like, Mickey Mouse, Agent Zero. Pretty badass, man, that you can do this. Obviously, we all want to see this happen in, NCAA, the Road to Glory actual game mode. But for whatever reason, Irrational Sports, I like to call them, not EA Sports, they won't do it. They're not listening to us, boys. They're not going to do it. So your boy Mickey Mouse is going to get you right, okay? Now, you guys see how this works. It's not exactly like Road to Glory. You still have to click onto your character with L3. But, man, this is going to be the closest thing you're going to actually get to that Road to Glory vibe with creating a two-way player. Like I stated before, I'm very upset at EA Sports, man. They need to make Battlefront 3, and I also want to play as a two-way player on Road to Glory. They got the boy out in space. Number 2 are on the line. Little out route. Ooh, got him up real quick. Snatched it out of the sky, baby, for a 0-yard gain. The fact that the crowd is taking effect on this game, it's a high school stadium, man. Pretty insane stuff. Oh, I'm wide open. No way. Quarterback's got to make a better throw, man. We're going to have to punt it away. And now this is our first oportunidad de defensia. That means opportunity of the first one for defense. Not a bad little rep there, but we get a sack with the boy, the teammate. I am kind of surprised with how hard the pass rushing is. Obviously, you don't really have to press any buttons, but I feel like I'm not getting off of any blocks. And I'm literally spamming the button in every direction possible. I think one thing that's not really helping me out, as you see here, we're getting a lot of one techniques to our side. And it's leaving him soloed up on the center just like that. And we're eating up the double teams. But that's just a little football 101 for you boys. But let's get this ball back. I'm going to try a little tight end screen here, see if the big fella can move in space. He is 6'4", 240 pounds. Give me the rock. Oh, we got some moves. Maybe go. Go, get upfield, get north, get north. I thought we were going to break one loose there. I'm sure most of you have already realized, but we are playing Bishop Gorman Obviously, most of you probably remember him from the Netflix show that Tate Martell was on, the star quarterback for Bishop Gorman back in the day. As we roll inside the 5, let's get a tootie. I want the Megatron treatment. I'm going to send myself out in motion here. I'm going to get myself soloed up out here. I'm going to call for a little fade route. Give me the rock. I got sticky fingers out here. Hit me, hit me, hit me. I'm wide. I'm wide. I'm wide. Ah, good play. Let's try this again. Get myself out here. Give me a fade ball. Give me that tutty. Come on, I'm open. I'm open. I'm open. The offensive line can't block. Come on, third time's a charm. Hit me. I'm open. No way! Please. Please catch it. Please. Dude, just catch the ball. I haven't really done diddly squat on defense yet. I'm getting locked up, so let's drop back into coverage. Help out a little bit if we can. Dig, dig. Nice. Split myself out wide again like the good player I am, calling my own plays. I'm going to run a little Bama concept with this double post kind of crossing route here. I'm wide open, baby. Give me that first down. Let's go. I do also need to block, obviously, as a tight end. That is going to be one of my other things I need to be good at. So let's get in a three-point stance a couple yards out of the tackle box and miss a block. Starting to march our way down the field a little bit. Could potentially get the first score of the game. Give me the rock. I'm going over the top of him. Dude, how can you not I don't understand. Every time I go for the hurdle, they always drop the ball. They literally every single time. So frustrating.
Why can't you hold on to football?
Trying a little bit of a different front here. I'm going with the 3 technique. A little bit of an overload. We got the 5-3-1 and the opposite 3. This should help us out a little bit. See if we can get a pass rush. Just kidding. It's a run play. Just kidding. It's not. Go, 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 go. Dig, 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 dig. Let me know in the comments what other features you want to see EA Sports add to college football in the future. My biggest one is definitely the 2-way player availability for Road to Glory. I think it would be absolutely cool to add that. I'm also a big fan of adding small school college football teams into the game, whether it's FCS, D2, D3, JUCO, NAI. I think all them boys need to get added in, man. Even if they don't put that much effort into like the uniforms and stuff, I think it would be really cool to have all those teams in the game. Obviously, Team Builder is a really cool thing, but maybe just even letting us have like obviously the uniform options and then the stadium options as well, where you can actually see the team's logo and stuff on there. All right, we got 36 seconds for the rest of our lives, boys. Until halftime, we got to try and get a score if we can. Right before halftime. I'm wide open. Hit me, hit me, hit me. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Yes, keep feeding the big man. Keep feeding me, baby. Yes, keep throwing me the ball. Don't stop. Not till I say so. It's just talking to me like the Green Goblin mask. No! I really wanted to score before halftime. As team manager and starting tight end and D-end, we're going to have to figure some things out. All right, after going over some schematics, we're back on the field, back on defense. Oh, we just missed the tackle. Way to fit it up, though. The rest of the boys are there. I am having some trouble with the route running and, the quarterback throwing me the football when I'm not asking for it. There's been quite a few instances. Hold on real quickly. Give me some bounce. Thank you. Look at that white boy jumping. Look at him jumping. Jumping for joy, baby. Let me continue my thought. So basically what I'm saying is I'm getting the ball a lot when I'm not asking for it. You press X to ask for the ball, and sometimes he's throwing it to me when I don't want it. And there's other times where I am requesting the ball and he's not giving it to me. And then there's also times where I request the ball and he throws it 50 yards over my head. There's a dot right there, but the inconsistency is frustrating. I know it's a high school quarterback, but the precision passing is just not working right now. Obviously, I'm not the one throwing the ball. It's the CPU. But whatever Grok, ChatGPT, AI type of thing that's throwing me the ball needs to really, they need to upgrade it because it's pretty annoying at this point, man. I'm not sure how the quarterbacks in Road to Glory are. I haven't made a receiver or a running back quite yet in that, so I'm not really sure how that works. Chance to redeem myself here. I split myself out yet again. We're at the 5 to 10 yard line, somewhere in that range. Throw me the fade. And there you have it, boys. I should have probably not requested the ball, but I did. And this one's on me, baby. I'm not even going to run down and try and make the tackle. He's going to go ahead and scoot all the way to that blue end zone. And we're down. All right, we're back on offense. We got another chance to score. A little chance for redemption. There's a dot. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Critical game plan here. It's 4th and 1. We're at like the 2-3 yard line. Give me the ball. I want it, baby. That's right.
We finally have managed to score a tutty. And look at the white boy getting swaggy with it with a little bit of step back. He's feeling like Michael Jordan and Michael Jackson at the same time. Look at the dance moves. First name Mickey, last name Mouse. Let's go, baby. Come on. Between the legs, step back a little bit, throw that thing up. Just kidding. We're a pump fake kind of guy.
Now, I'm sure you guys noticed the score is a little bit different on the bottom. The reason this has happened is because I've had to actually, this is my third time recording this game. So basically what keeps happening is I get to the fourth quarter with my player and then it no longer lets me play both positions. I can still play tight end, but I have to like sub myself in by formation if you guys know how to do that. And it won't let me play defense at all. So I can't get on the field at all on defense after playing a full 3 quarters. I don't know if that has something to do with like energy or like stamina. Maybe your player gets tired. I'm not sure. This is still relatively a new game. So I don't know if that's a patch that EA might fix. But that is something I've noticed. Like I said, it's my third time playing the game. So I've definitely noticed that. But when I go to play a new game, I have noticed if you just sim to the fourth quarter, your player is allowed to play both sides of the ball and be in on every snap. So I'm not sure if that will get fixed or not. Thank you, handsome gentlemen, for tuning into my video. I'm Mickey Mouse. I'll be seeing you old sports later. There's more to come.